Hey guys, it's your boy Jack here, and today I want to talk about how to get out of low elo or elo hell, as somebody calls it. And I have an account that I climbed from unranked to now Diamond 2 with around a 77% win rate, and I've been learning a lot from doing that. And I think that by doing that, I sort of learned how to climb out of that elo, and I have 5 tips for you guys. And I also streamed all of these games on my account over at twitch.tv/jackspectra. And I stream quite a lot now, so if you want to watch me play and I also try to teach people while I'm playing, go check me out over at twitch.tv/jackspectra. So my first tip for people that are trying to climb is consistency. This is extremely important. You have to play a lot to learn, and you also have to watch a lot of League of Legends. Watch a lot of guides. Always be trying to find better ways to improve your play. And if you have ranked anxiety, that can be hard, but just try to what helps me is that I don't think about the LP that I can win or lose. I just think about I'm playing this game to learn, not to win. And I think duoing is also a great way to make the game more fun. I duoed a lot when I was climbing for my first time in Season 3, and you don't have to duo with one person the entire way you're climbing. You can swap duo partners all the time, but I just think duoing is a really good way, and it makes it a lot more fun because you sort of have a friend that's along there with you, and if he's also pretty good, then it also makes the climb a lot faster. My second point is mentality. Mentality is really important. You have to be focusing on improving. If you don't have the right mentality, that's how you get stuck. Imagine what I like to compare it to is if you play the piano. If you only play 3 notes the entire time, you just play the same 3 notes, and you do that 1 hour every day for a month. Sure, you'll get better at playing those 3 notes, but you won't get better at playing the piano or playing any other song. It's sort of the same with League, just not to the extreme extent of that. If you just play the game the same and you don't ever try to improve yourself, and you just fall into a habit of just doing the same thing over and over and over, then you won't get anywhere. You'll just be playing the game the same way, and the only way and you winning will essentially be a 50-50. So you have to be looking for what you can do differently, and do not mind your teammates. Just start the game, mute everybody, don't care about your teammates. They are completely irrelevant to your climb. You have 4 teammates on your team that can potentially int feed you. The enemy has 5. So if you don't play bad, then technically you should have a higher chance of winning. And this is also another point I want to make up regarding your teammates, and this is shot calling. If you make a call and your teammates do not follow it, it is better to follow your teammates than to try to make the call just by yourself or just with one teammate. It's better if the entire team follows one bad call than half of the team follows one good call. Because most people, they make a call, the team doesn't follow it, they still commit to that call, everybody dies, and then they blame their teammates. But you're still at blame for that. Even though you had the right call, you have to adapt. If your teammates are not following you, even if you're spam pinging, sometimes that happens, that can be frustrating. I can see that, but you have to adapt. It is very important. And as I said earlier, just mute all. Teammates can just make you tilt, and nothing they will say will make you better. My third tip is pretty basic, but CS is everything. Always be focused on getting the most CS. I think you can get to plat at least simply by just out CSing your opponent and by getting CS. I don't mean simply getting last hits in lane. You also have to have decent resource management, and by that I mean being able to find CS in lanes that are available and not just going mid and grouping with your team for 20 minutes without getting anything. However, you also have to realize that if you're always in side lanes trying to get CS that your team might be engaged upon, you can't just split the entire game and expect your team not to get caught. There is a time for grouping and there's a time for farming, and that sort of depends on how strong you are and how strong the enemy is. But always be looking for lanes that are available. Also, what I mean by that is lanes that have no champions in them, where you can just get free CS, and also you have to have vision, so you can't just get ganked immediately once you get there. My fourth tip is to focus on 3 champions or less. This will make your climb a lot easier because you don't have to worry about all that many champions. And it's fine if you don't really find your champion first. You can try out a little bit different things. But if you have like 3 champions or less, then it'll be a lot quicker to improve on those 3 champions. And one tricking is also a really good way of climbing really fast, because if you just are focusing on 3 or 1 champion, then you'll just learn that champion much quicker than if you were focusing on 10, right? That makes a lot of sense. Just time investment wise, it takes a lot less time. And also with only playing 1 to 3 champions, you'll learn the matchups a lot quicker, and you can also go onto YouTube and watch guides and also learn some of the matchup through YouTube and stuff like that. But with only playing such a few champions, you'll not only learn the champion's kit, but you'll also learn how to play against the different lane opponents with that champion a lot quicker than if you were to play a lot more champions. So I think that one tricking or playing like very few champions is probably the best way to improve in the shortest amount of time, and it's probably the best time investment you can make. And my fifth thing is focus at one thing at a time. And what I mean by that is learn one thing at a time. Always try to have a goal once you get in game. I want to become better at this thing. This could be like, I want to be better at farming this game. I want to be better at kiting this game. I want to have better teamfight positioning this game. And just try to focus on one thing. And then once you feel like you're pretty comfortable and have learned that thing completely, then move on to the next. If you just try to learn everything at once, it can overwhelm you and you can easily fall behind and just really get tilted because there's too much on your mind and you can't focus. So just try to do one thing at a time, and first you have to like think about it a lot, like what you're going to do, and then after a while of doing that, it'll sort of become automatic for your brain. It'll become a subconscious decision to do it. So it takes time, but once you start doing it more and more, and once you start learning it more and more, then it'll get easier and easier as time goes on. But yeah, guys, this was pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope you guys learned. I hope you guys have some success in climbing ranked. And yeah, I really hope some of you will get out of low elo and get up here with me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Check me out or follow me on Twitter. I post when I stream and a little bit other stuff there. And also follow me on Twitch, as I've been streaming quite a lot. And if you wanna watch me play League of Legends, I think I'll soon be Masters on my account. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bye.